Yo. In this video, we're diving headfirst into a GTA 5 new update, the brand new Agents of Sabotage DLC. I'll quickly walk you through everything you need to know to hit the ground running, from purchasing the business and completing the missions and scoring some pretty big payouts. Plus, stick around because there's a huge addition to this DLC that you're gonna want to see, and it could be a game changer for GTA Online. Let's get into it. Alright, so first things first, you get a call from Pavel introducing you to a new opportunity and instructing you to meet him at the Darnell Brothers garment factory.
Yes, it's Pavel. Yes, I have orchestrated big opportunity. So big, I am calling from dry land. You are aware that the Darnell Brothers factory is for sale, yes? With a little investment, it would be perfect base for some covert operations. I will not say too much because of, FIB. But if you have the money for the factory, I have the contact for you. Purchase it, and I will meet you there.
Once there, you can then purchase the business for a little over $2 million. Enter the factory and a cutscene begins.
Abandon ship! Abandon ship! Oh, Capitan, you look shorter on land, huh? Yes, this is the only way I can sleep. When I see this place, I think to myself, this is perfect opportunity for Capitan, huh? This is history we are standing in, huh? Many plans have been hatched in this very space, and at least one fire, but now is good again, huh? This state of the art, huh? Good, you have many booties to fill. Come, I'm gonna show you what I planned. Hello, ladies. Used to import these from Belarus. Very cool. Come.
Get back to work!
Just down here. There is somebody I want you to meet. To be honest, she is the reason I am amphibious now. Oh, maybe you talk me up a bit, huh? Jody? Jody? Come. This a little game she plays. Clandestine operations, hard habit to break, huh? Jody? Jody? Ah! Oh! I did not see you there.
I know.
Oh,
You're hard to read.
this is Jody Marshall, FIB Strategic Intelligence.
Former.
Former. Yeah, she is independent contractor. She found out the wrong secrets.
Relax, I'm on almost as many kill lists as you are.
This who I tell you about, Jody, the one who is
Your contact. I know all about you. I bet it seems like a long time since you got out of jail. I still have a backdoor access into FIB records, so I pulled up your file. Quite a read. Drug trafficking, arms dealing, grand larceny, laundering, armed robbery, smuggling.
That one I did too.
Culpable homicide, and illegal street racing. Not bad for page 1. I think we can work together.
I knew you two would get along.
Pavel here was my last assignment with the Bureau before I had to take early retirement.
They tried to kill her.
So I followed my lead and asked him to help me go to ground.
Or better, go to water, huh?
I have access to every FIB server, archive, network, program, shell company, and front. What I don't have is a field operative who can help me turn it into a new retirement plan. Is that you?
Oh, I have to go back to my Kosatka. It's virtual poker night with Michele, Victor, and Crazy Vadzim. I'm gonna let you two get acquainted, huh? I will be back!
You got a phone? Let me give you a tour. Comms? Firepower? Yes, that is your terabyte. Went ahead and took the liberty. The FIB acquired the blueprints not long ago. I can install the latest tech on yours. I've given you an app that allows access to this operation of ours. You want to work? Just open that or log on to that laptop. I've already lined up a few jobs. I'll be here.
Now that Jody has explained everything, it's time to take a look at the missions. After logging into your PC, you notice that there are 4 mission files: the black box, the fine art, the brute force, which is a priority file, changes weekly and pays the most, and then there's the Project Breakaway file. Let's start with the black box file. Each file mission has 3 setups before the finale and a setup cost. In this file, your first setup is the hacking device. You want to head to La Puerta first, take out any enemies surrounding the perimeter, access the roof, and then locate the hacking device. That simple. Next, go to LSIA and try to access the control tower without being spotted by the cameras. If you are spotted, authorities will be notified. However, continue your climb like me and just snack and armor up on the way up. Once you reach the top, plant the hacking device and leave the area. Return to the garment factory, log into your PC, and choose your next setup mission, which is sonar equipment. In this mission, you want to head over to Banning and search the docks for a tugboat. As always, there will be resistance. Take out the enemies and find a storage box on the tugboat where you will collect the sonar equipment. Once you've got it, deliver it back to the garment factory. Your next setup is weaponized aircraft. You'll be first heading over to a Merryweather barge. Once there, you want to take out the enemies so that you can steal a crazy looking weaponized chopper plane boat thingy called a Tula. Board the Tula and take out the Merryweather helicopters. There we go, finally. Afterward, you want to fly the Tula to a marked location and stash it at LSIA. Leave the area and you're done. Head back to the garment factory and launch the finale, the black box file. Your first objective is to go to the LSIA control tower and hack into air traffic control.
Good. Pavel, monitor the traffic. I'm watching the plane making its descent towards LSIA now. Time for you to get to the control tower. Move fast.
Once the hack is complete, jump into the Tula. Catch up with the rerouted plane and use the SecureServe app to upload a virus to it. After the virus is uploaded, shoot the plane's engines, causing it to crash. You then want to parachute down to the crash site and search for the black box, which you should be able to access in the front of the plane after detonating a sticky bomb. Boom shakalaka. Woo! Next, swim up to the waiting dinghy and escape with one of the locals.
Hold on to your butt.
Once you've escaped, deliver the black box to the buyer for a payday of $155,000. Back at the garment factory, log in and select your next file, the fine art. Your first setup is EMP charges. Head to La Puerta and take out security once you're there. Next, lower the container, open it, and take the EMP charges, and then deliver them to the garment factory. The next setup is approach vehicle. You want to head back over to LSIA and take out any enemies in front of the hangar. Afterward, enter the hangar, and once inside, you will want to take out the enemies and destroy the security controls. Once you're done, you will want to steal a helicopter and exit the hangar. Next, stash the helicopter at a marked location and leave the area. Facial recognition is the next setup in the fine art file. First thing on the list is to head over to Davis. Take out the enemies and break into the trunk of the Falon and steal the drone. Afterward, head to the marked vantage point and climb to the top. Launch the drone and search the apartments for the target. Once located, scan their face with the drone and leave the area. Head back to the garment factory and you're ready to launch the fine art file.
This is it. Transport's ready and waiting. Pavel, you there? How's the signal?
Clear as a whistle, Jody.
Head over to the helicopter that you stashed and fly over to Maze Bank West. Land on the roof and hack the service room door. The hack, as you can see, is pretty simple. Once you have access, you will want to take out the guards without alerting backup and plant the EMP charges. Go down the stairs and then detonate the charges. The lights will go out, but with your night vision goggles, you will want to locate the penthouse hatch and enter it. There will be a few other guards to take out as you locate a switch to a hidden room. Enter the room, Bypass the control panel with the fingerprint cloner and steal the Tiki statue. Take out a few enemies and make your way to the garage. Of course, you'll have a bit more resistance in the garage, so take those guys out as well, and then make your way to deliver the Tiki statue to the buyer. You will have to battle your way out and lose the cops. After all is said and done, the buyer gets the statue and you get paid. Upon returning to the garment factory, your next file is the Project Breakaway.
Alright, our whistleblower has never actually been to Project Breakaway's location, so he can't tell us where the servers are. If I sound annoyed about this, it's because I am. But Pavel assured me we can find the location by tracking the deliveries Maze Bank sends there with a, let's call it a specialized mobile tracking platform, sending you its location.
Your first setup is mobile tracking. You will want to head to La Mesa and find the RC Bandito. Take control of the RC and search the area for an Eberhard van. After finding one, you will want to hack it, which will allow for the van to open up its rear, and you'll want to drive in and stash the RC. Afterward, leave the area and you're done. Once again, head back to the factory and launch the next setup, which is thermal charges. Go to the post-op depot where you're going to search for a delivery list. Take out any guards and enemies, find the list, and take a photo of it and send it to Jody. Next, head to the SecureServe warehouse marked on your map. Once there, break into the warehouse, eliminating all the idiots outside and in. Locate the thermal charges and hightail it out of there. Finally, deliver the charges back to the garment factory. Head over to your PC and launch the third setup, which is encryption bypass.
So the server will get us the money and some data on this Eberhard munitions group. But even if we get past physical security, we won't be able to get past the encryption. We need something to melt their code. I have an old FIB contact who might have the perfect malware for what we need, and we're gonna steal it. You should have his location already.
You'll want to head to West Vinewood and break into an apartment. Inside, you'll want to locate the malware by hacking the keypad on the wall, which opens the locked gate to the basement. Enter the basement and take out the couple of guys down there. Steal the malware and leave the apartment. Right after, Jody will instruct you to catch up to an IT expert and eliminate him. He'll be driving a blue sedan. Take him out and then photograph his body and send it to Jody. Deliver the malware to the factory and you're good. You're now ready for the finale for the Project Breakaway file. First, pull up your phone and use Trackify to locate Project Breakaway. Follow the blip and immediately take out security. Head over to Project Breakaway and use the RC Bandito to enter and destroy the gas pumps. Once you locate the pumps, detonate the RC. Enter Project Breakaway, take out any guards, and locate the area to plug in the malware drive. Next, hack the terminal, which will trigger the malware upload. Once the malware is uploaded, Jody will instruct you to get the hard drives. Use thermal charges to open the locked gates and grab the drives. Be sure to stay clear of the gas in the room.
Okay.
After locating the drives, leave the building and take out any lingering enemies and head to the delivery spot where the buyer awaits. Pass off the bag and get the money. Now it's time for the priority file, which is the brute force file, which pays over $300,000. Setup cost is the same as the other files. Your first setup mission is private military armor. Head over to the Merryweather lockup and break in, taking out any foolish security. Oh, it's on the other side? I went the wrong damn way. I shot the wrong security. I shot the wrong security guard, yo. My bad, dude. Oh man, he ain't going home to his family. I killed the wrong guy. Oh, look, they replaced him already, yo. They got somebody new already. When you get inside, take out the agents and then locate and steal the armor. Get inside the vehicle and deliver the armor to the garment factory. On to the infiltration equipment. Head over to the military lockup and take out the NCO so that you can steal the military pass. Once you've got the pass, access the lockup. Handle any resistance and then steal a military vehicle. Exit the lockup and stash the vehicle at the marked location by the garment factory. Leave the area and mission passed. Third mission is override key. Let's go. You're going to set a waypoint to the music locker so that you can meet up with a contact and acquire the key. Once at the music locker, search for the target and grab the key and deliver it back to the factory. Finally, it's time for the brute force file.
Okay, vehicle's in position. The pass and key are packed, and you got a full set of armor with your name on it. Eyes on Zancudo.
This is it.
Launch the finale and jump into the military vehicle you stole earlier. Drive over to Fort Zancudo and park beside the hangar. Get out of the vehicle and show your pass to the guard. He'll give you access inside, and then you want to head over to the elevator. Your task now is to locate the loading bay and try to remain undetected, otherwise you'll have to battle your way through like I did. You will have to face off with the Juggernaut during your search, so be prepared. After the Jug is down, use the control panel to access the bay. You will face a few more enemies and then you can proceed. Once you reach the loading dock, jump into the Scarab and steal it by using the override key. After access is granted, escape using the tunnel and try using the kinetic pulse to keep the enemies off of you. Leave the tunnel and then drive off to deliver the Scarab to the buyer. And that's it. You get paid over $300,000. In addition to accessing the files, the Garment Factory adds a bit of a twist to the GTA Online experience by allowing you the ability to use this exit and teleport from and to the Garment Factory and 5 other locations in Los Santos, including the Burton Station, Del Perro Station, La Mesa Subway, LSIA Parking Station, and the Tatvium Truck Shop. That exit can be located in the basement of the Garment Factory, and if you don't feel like using the traditional modes of traveling, this could be a huge asset to your gameplay. And that is it, the brand new Agents of Sabotage DLC walkthrough. I hope you've enjoyed this latest GTA Online update. Please smash the like button and subscribe for more, and remember to lock in and enjoy life. And I'll see you in the next one.